Today I'm going to show you how to put a waistband onto a garment. So I've already put my pattern onto my fabric. I need to make this pattern a little bit bigger just so I can get a 4cm waistband. I've just started to pin it down, just leaving a little bit of room to make our notches as well. And I will pin the other pattern onto the interfacing as well. So as you can see, I have pinned my pattern to my fabric and my interfacing and cut them both out. And while I'm here, I'm just going to get my pattern for my garment and pin and cut that out as well. I have my fabric and my interfacing at the ironing board now. And on the interfacing there is a shiny and a dull side. It's a bit hard to see sometimes. So we want the shiny side facing down because that's the adhesive side. So we just want to align this up in the middle. So with the iron on a pretty high setting, I'll just grab a tea towel and put over top to just protect the interfacing and just iron that until the interfacing has stuck. On both edges of the skirt, we just want to have a 1cm seam, just a straight stitch along there, reversing on each end, and we'll do that to the other side as well. I just want to fold the skirt in half as well and pin the exact center there. As you can see, I've put a pin there that's center front of the skirt, and we'll fold the waistband in half as well and align those pins. So I didn't realize that my camera just stopped recording, but anyway, I folded the waistband in half like this and found the centers of that and pinned them in the center and then followed around the edge, pinning it, and just sewed along there. And I just quickly trimmed a bit of this off just to get more of the bulk gone. I'm just going to fold this in half and pin that now, and I'll tell you what to do after. I've just put a pin along there. So what we're going to do is you're going to do a straight stitch along here, get to the corner, put the pin down, the needle down, sorry, and swivel it, and then stitch along this edge to seal that. Reverse on each end and do the same to the other side. My needle down, I'll lift up the foot, twist it around, just make sure that it all goes around, put my foot back down and stitch to there. I've just sewn the two corners, and now I'm just going to snip each end here to get rid of some of the bulk. You can see I've just snipped the two corners, and now I'm just going to push that back in and fold it over. Put your thumb in there and just push it out. So you can see it's turned in the right way. I just want to make a note, make sure that this seam is that way when you stitch it. Otherwise you're going to have to unpick it like I did. So I've just quickly pinned all of this one down. So if you can see on the other side, you can't see the seam that's underneath. And now we're just going to top stitch as close as we can to this here and cover that. So just getting as close as I can to there, as straight as possible. So that's the top stitch finished there. And now we're just going to fold this over like so and pin this edge quite quickly. And we're gonna zigzag stitch, but we're only gonna go to about halfway because in most situations there'd be a zip there. So that's just leaving place for that. So that's it all stitched, and now we just have to flip it inside out. Go, so that's where a zipper would go, and a button. And that is how you put a waistband onto a garment.